boy Lincoln. Today you're in the kitchen with me. What we're about to do today is about to be some excited, some fun things, what I like to do on my day off when I'm not working. As you can see, I'm very comfortable right now. But today we are making some Haitian meal. And what I'm basically making today, I'm making some red snapper fish. And I'm gonna be making some homemade seasoning and stuff like that to season my fish. The first thing I'm gonna do is the fish. Where I'm gonna go and clean them pretty well. Like when you buy them at White Man, they kind of really clean, but then they're completely clean, so I have to go through and take some stuff out. One of them are really clean, but I'm gonna do the other one just so I can show you. And then over here I have the seasoning. What I'm gonna do, so I have some red peppers, some yellow pepper, I have a whole garlic, I have some basil stuff I'm gonna add in there, some green pepper and some jalapeno pepper, and of course if you're Haitian you gotta know about Maggi. Maggi is one of the things that we put in everything, When I mean everything, it's the flavor of it. It'll give you some like juice, like sweet kind of flavor, but you can put it in anything. When I mean anything, so I'm gonna put all that in that blender, and I'm gonna add some like olive oil and also some ground black pepper to do my homemade seasoning. That other seasoning I'm gonna use to season the fish, to marinate the fish before I think I'm gonna deep fry the fish, and then I'm gonna do like a side sauce, and I'm gonna put it on top of the fish and put the fish, kind of let it soak on it. Oh, it's gonna be mwah. And on top of that, I'm gonna make some white rice on the side, which when you make fish, you can eat fish with anything. But also I'm gonna make in some homemade bean soup. When I mean homemade bean soup, I'm talking about like you can buy it from like White Man, Walmart, or Tops. It's basically dry bean. You take it and boil it for a couple hours. After it's done cook, when it cooks soft enough, you take it, you grind it or match it up, however you do it. And if you have a fine strainer, you strain it, and you take the juice from the beans and you add, like seasoning on it and stuff like that. And yeah, and with that sauce, you can eat it with anything. Mashed potato, rice, like plantain, or whatever it is that you're eating, you can put that bean soup on top of it. This liquid, juicy bean soup. So yeah, so I'm gonna make all that to go with the food today. So without further notice, let's jump right into the fish. I'm gonna show you how I clean my fish. So yeah, quick come over and I'll show you. So let's jump right into it, starting cleaning the fish. Like I say, I bought it from White Man, so once I bought it, the fish was technically already clean, but it's not completely clean. So as I can show you, this one I already clean, but I still have to go in the inside of it. But if you look at it, the fish, they might look clean, but if you go to like to the thing, you will see like some like skin. I don't know how you call it exactly, but they have those skin on them, like you can peel off, see, and they kind of like fly all over the place. You want to make sure all that is gone when you're cleaning your fish. And see, all of them, they flying all over the place. That's why you gotta make sure you gotta do a really good job cleaning afterward, because the fish, it can be smelly if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you do that. So with me, I go to my fish, I do all that. I clean it to make sure they're all clean. And after that happen, another thing, in the inside of my fish, I always go in and clean it all over again. Take all the nasty stuff out and wash it really well with lamb or lamb. So they only cut it. Me personally, I don't like the way they cut the fish at White Man. I usually like go red in the middle here, but them, they kind of do it from the side. So let's cut it in the middle, see what's in there. As you can see, there's the inside of fish. So you want to clean it up, take all that stuff, red stuff inside of there. So like, I'm assuming that's like all the guts and stuff. You want to take that out, and so the fish can be clean. So with that said, I'm gonna clean the fish, and then I'll be back to you once I start making the recipe. Alright guys, after you done clean your fish, as you can see, I wash it really well. I usually put those cut into my fish, so the season can go inside of fish and stuff. So I make sure they season really well, as you can see. And if you look at it in the inside, it's all washed up, but it's not really completely washed up. So because now I'm gonna take some lime and I'm gonna go in the inside, scrub it up, and squeeze some lemon in there, just to like make sure you get clean, you get lamb, and go do the same in the inside, and just crack to make sure the fish is really clean and washed. And you do the same in both sides. As you can see, after you do it with the lemon, you can see like the whitey wash, how it clean it up, take all the blood away, and you do that the entire fish. And I'll do the same thing for the next fish. And then once I do that, I'm gonna blend the season, and I'm gonna season it. I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. So until then, I'll see you in the next. Alright guys, I just got done cleaning the fish. As you can see, they look pretty clean to me. If you look at them, look at the inside, pretty clean. Which is that's what you want in your fish. You want no blood left. You want to make sure everything is clean. And like I said before, I was gonna grind the season it. If you look in the inside, you see that's after I grind it with the Maggi and everything. That's what it look like. So now all you have to do is take some of that and pour in the fish. It smells so good. Oh my god, this is amazing, guys. So it's homemade seasoning, not the stuff you buy at the store. I mean, yeah, you buy the ingredients at the store and you come home and made it yourself. Right now I have like olive oils, peppers, everything that I already show you. I have all that in here. And this is right now with the Maggi. Guys, only if you were here right now to taste this. That's what I like to do. So basically, you pour enough over the fish, and you pour some over the fish like this, and then it's a lot. You don't want to put all that in the fish. That's a lot of seasoning. So you go in. And you make sure both sides got some of it. Or you season the fish. So you know. So you kind of soak the fish in here. Make sure the whole fish got it. Flip it around. And right now, see? So now I have a lot of the outside. I take some of it, go in the inside. You spread it in the inside of the fish. So you make sure it's seasoned, marinate really well. Ooh, look at that. So you do the same thing with those eggs that I cut. You go inside of them and you put the seasoning inside to make sure it get and marinate really well, so the whole fish is seasoning. Making a mess. So you do that, and you do the same for the other one. I almost dropped the entire fish bowl. That would not be fun. Ooh, this seasoning right now, you can smell it. Oh my god. Only if you were here to taste it for yourself, so you would know what I'm talking about. Look at this. So basically, that's that for that part. So right now you just kind of let it marinate. For like I see most people, they let their food marinate for like 2-3 days. You don't need to do that. If you wash it well and clean it well enough, and you put enough seasoning, within like 15 minutes, it should be ready to go. So right now I'm just gonna let the fish marinate while I get everything else ready. I'm gonna jump into the rice, get the rice really early because the bean is still cooking, and that's gonna take another process. So I'm gonna let the fish marinate for now, and we're gonna jump into the rice. Now we're gonna jump into the rice. It's the rice time. I usually use vegetable oil to cook my rice. So I add about I don't know, I don't usually measure stuff, I just usually pour it. Which is bad. So I think that's about good. It's about enough. Put that away. Gonna put that away. And like I was saying before about this seasoning, once you make that, you can literally put it in anything. It's like your whole package. Instead of using all those different seasoning that we got here, I just use this. Put a spoon or two of it, tablespoon on the rice, and that should do it, because you're just cooking white rice, so you don't need a lot of things on it. It's just simple white rice. And yeah, so with that, I let that fry a little bit. Usually I would I would add beans into the rice and stuff, but because I'm doing this bean soup right here, I don't need to add bean into the rice, so it's just gonna be dry rice. But the bean soup is gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be this kind of thick liquid black beans. You can use it and pour it on top of the rice, or you can put it on the side. For my rice, I usually use I always try to make sure the rice is just about an inch, or not even two, about an inch over under the water. And then once my rice, like the whole waters go down completely, and then I turn it down to like 3. You can cook it as high or medium high, but you just gotta keep stirring it so the rice doesn't stuck on the bottom of the pot. And then once it gets really low, I turn it to like 3, and then I cover it with before I used to cover it with plastic bag, but thanks to my friend Erica, who are very concerned about my health, she thought maybe I should substitute that to aluminum foil. So lately I've been using aluminum foil instead of plastic bags. But plastic bags, what we use in the country, that's what I was growing up to in Haiti. But again, thank you, Erica. Oh, my oil is burning, so I gotta get water in here right now. But yeah, so, but again, I'll be showing you how this process is going. Ooh. So let's say if I'm gonna cook 2 cups of rice or 3 cups, whatever, how much. There's only the 2 of us who live here, so I don't need to cook a bunch of rice. But the secret to cooking a lot of rice, this person who's holding this camera right now love my rice, so I gotta make extra rice when I cook, which is my fiance, because she love my rice. So I try to cook extra because she can have in like for more than one day, or 3 or 4 bowls a night, whatever how much she feel like eating. So as you can see, if you look into the bowl right now, that's how much water. And so because I'm not cooking much rice, so I'm gonna put the rice just about the same level as the water, and then turn it low. And yeah, so for now, let's move on to the next part. Let's get back to it, guys. I'm gonna put my rice and oh yeah. Alright, stuck in it. Let's find the rice. I think this is enough. That's enough, guys. Are you guys jealous of my clothes right now? Today I feel like being a star. I know you guys enjoy it. It's okay, like my shoes, you know? I'm living it. That's the luxury life, if you didn't know. So yeah, I usually, before I put my rice in, I usually wash it. I'll pour it in the bowl. Just gonna cook this whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing. Just because I feel like it. Where's my recycle? Over here. So I usually wash my rice twice. First it gives you this kind of white water, is like milk looking. You want it that way, and then you wash it a second time, you get a clear water. Because you don't know where the rice been, who's been touching it, and how many machines it's been through. So you want to make sure you clean it up, you know. As you can see, look at the water, look like some nasty milk. So you will drain that. And then you do it again. And the water should be a lot clearer this time. Now look, you see the difference? Not the same. It's not as white. Which means the rice is a little more cleaner. You don't want to soak it up and wash it and take everything out. Yeah, it's because I'm a pro at it, guys. You see, I can drain it with no rice falling off. Let my fiance do that. Bean is burning. Just burn the beans. That's not good. Actually, they weren't burned, but it's getting low, so you gotta add more water. Yep, it definitely burned. beans started to burn, guys. Look good. I don't like that smell. I don't like that smell. See? Even in cooking, you gotta make mistakes. As long as you learn from it, that's okay. You're gonna make mistakes. You just have to learn from it and don't do it again. So yeah, let's add some more water into these beans. Yeah, it was getting low. Okay, it's getting close enough to soon to start. Okay, now my rice is in. So if I can show you exactly, see, there's the rice right here. So it's about 1 inch or 2 inch. So right now I'm gonna let it cook in high until the waters get below the rice, way below it, and I'm gonna turn the stove down. And then when it gets completely out, I'm gonna turn it down to like maybe 2 or 3, and I'm gonna cover it and let that cook. Even though the rice might not look cooked when I cover it, but because of the steam of the aluminum foil and put it over it, after I take it out, it will be perfect. Just right. Guys, let me tell you about this thing. Goya juice, everything Goya, I love. And just so you know, this video is not sponsored. I'm just talking about it because I love my coconut juice. Anything Goya. For example, I got more Goya stuff over there. Pineapple Goya, which is very good. I got over here, I got, what's my mango Goya? I got mango Goya, guys. Look at, I'm Goya up. I'm sorry, I love it. Again, this video is not sponsored, so please don't let nobody sue me. And so yeah, so now let the rice cook, and once it's all done, ready to be covered and steam up, I'll show you another piece of it, and then from there we'll transfer to the beans. And once I get the bean soup ready to go and all cook up, then we'll get back to the fish. Okay, then maybe after that doing some fried plantain, because somebody wants some fried plantain. So guys, so now my rice is all drained out. If you look, it's all drained out. There's no water in there. So I kind of, again, I like to do this kind of thing. I put it to like a mountain rise, and then I will turn it down to like, I'm gonna put this 1, 2, 3, so it doesn't get burned. And I'll take a piece of aluminum foil. Booyah. Like that. I'll cover it. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. The way you usually do it. It is hot, I can't touch it right now. So we're gonna take what I can get. You know. So with that, with the aluminum foil, line it. Make sure all the steam stay in there. With that should make sure all the steam, some are coming out, but it should keep it steam enough to cook the rice perfect way. And right now it's on 3. I'm gonna let it like that for about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna put it down to like 2 or 1, and then we're gonna switch over to the beans. So the beans is technically cooked right now, cooked enough to the point where I can take it and smash it and try to get the juice out of it. So I'm gonna pour it. The juice is already cooked with. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna pour it in a separate bowl, and I'm gonna take the beans separately, and I'm gonna, like, you know, grind them, and then I'm gonna put some more water in there to get that juice. So let's watch. Ooh. So see that water right here? I'm gonna take that and pour it into the bowl. So there's that. I need a spoon. So we want to get all the bean out. Oh, it didn't burn. It was fine. Didn't burn. So we're gonna take that side. So as you can see, I need to put this somewhere else. So there's nowhere in there. So we're gonna use this water. Got too many dishes in here. So we're gonna use this same water. But what I need to do is clean the pot that I washed the bean in. So it's a little messy, so I need to clean it up real quick to get ready for the next thing. Another thing, guys, ladies and gentlemen, as you cook, clean as you go, so you don't have to do it after. I see people like they'll cook and they'll like leave mess everywhere and try to pick it up. What's the point of me cooking a good, amazing food, and if I can't sit right after and enjoy it? Because if you don't clean up while you do it, then after you done cook, then you want to worry about the cleaning and this and that. Don't do that to yourself. Clean as you go, so you can do everything, can go normal smoothly. And once your dinner is done, you can go sit down and enjoy it with your family, your kids, or wherever you are. That's just a piece of advice to me. So I don't know about you guys, but I like to do it to make my life a little more easier. So now, with this being washed, take some of the stuff all over it. I'm gonna add some of olive oil. I'm gonna add some olive oil, and then that same season that I made. I'm gonna take that again, add another spoon of that. That's what I say. This thing is good. It's very good when you're cooking. You don't have to use a variety of things. Where's my teaspoon? Right in my hand, right here. So you can actually put 2. Make sure you got good seasoning. Put that in here, and then you put this boy right back in the stove and let it cook. Let it burn a little bit. This way here, and once that oil burn a little bit, I'm gonna add this way back in there, and then I'm gonna pour the bean in here and grind. Oh, the bean did burn a little bit. Yeah, there's some burning. Ooh, yeah, there's some burning. The bean did burn a little bit, guys. Believe it or not, sometimes the burn taste is just really good. Like especially when it comes to black bean, sometimes it's really good. So let that burn a bit, you know. Ooh, let me see. I love my music, guys. I love to dance. As you can see, I'm sweating, I'm cooking, I'm nutsing, I'm burning some calorie. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna eat tonight. So yeah. So you just take the water from the bean. Look, you see, this is how thick it's gonna be. You see that thickness? Like you don't have to have it that thickness. You can make it a little. You see that thickness? That's what you want. But you can make it a little. Ow, the ball is hot. You can a little smoother. You can make it thick or loose if you want. It's based on your preference. But with rice, I would suggest you do it a little thicker, just so it can go over the rice well. When you have your fish sauce and everything, it's pretty good. But guys, with this, in Haiti, we have a thing called pilon, and we usually take the handle of the pilon and we grind the beans and we mash it up. But here I don't have it, so I usually just use like a cup with a smooth bottom, which I think is in the washer, so that doesn't benefit me at all. Yeah, that's in the washer. Maybe I can use a coffee mug. I'm gonna use that. So that's hot. So with this smooth bottom, grind the bean. So basically, this is what I do, guys. I crush it. You take this. You take that. I love my African music. I love my reggae. I love my Haitian music. You know, it got me going. It got me moving that body. Woo. What you guys know about this? Because you don't know, because I'm showing you. Next time I go to Haiti, I'm definitely bringing one of those things back because they're so useful when you're doing this instead of a cup. That would have been done by now if I had that. And I don't want to break this bowl, so I gotta be eased up. Ooh, you're losing soup. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is all set. So now that I done grind it, so what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be hard to do, so I'm gonna have to dirty another dishes because I don't have the pot, so I'll use this thing. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that and with that. When you strain it, all that juice from that beans, see all that thing you see there? That should be like just the bean skin, because you just grind it and take all the inside of the beans. But to get everything out, I will pour it there and add some more water so I can make sure I got all of it. Okay, should be enough water. Oh yeah. Woohoo! See? Everything you see there has the bean skin. You see that? That's all skin. So I done take all of the inside. I mean, there's some beans left there, but again, all you need from this is this. You see this juice right here? That's what you need. You take that and pour it in here. Take that and pour it in here. And people, that's your sauce pois. When you hear Haitian talk about sauce pois, everybody talking about sauce pois. That's your sauce pois. I need some salt, some more Maggi, or add some more of that seasoning in there. Add some more garlic, and it should be ready to go. Put it on top of the rice and eat it with some fish. Like I say, now it's time to get back to the fish. About to fry the fish right now. As you can see, I have the fish is all marinated and ready to go. I have some flour. So because I don't have a huge pot, a huge pan, so I'm technically gonna cut the fish in half and then marinate in the flour and then put it in this like fry oil, vegetable oil I've been frying. So I'm gonna deep fry the fish, and once I deep fry that, I'm gonna put it aside and I'm gonna do like a little, sauce to add the fish to, so you eat the rice, you can either put it on the side or on top, because right now the sauce pois is ready. As you can see, here's the sauce pois. It's ready to go. It's all smooth. Oh, it smells so good. And the rice also, it's all ready. You can see there's your white rice. You can put that on the side of the plate. So now it's time to make the fish. So I'm gonna fry the fish, and once it's all fried, and I will show you, and then do the little sauce, and then dinner will be done. So guys, welcome to the end of this video. About to show you the final project of this meal, and hopefully you guys enjoy my whole recipe and how I did this whole process. If you have any question, please feel free to drop a comment below in this video, and I'll be more than willing to write on any recipe. I figure I have talked about everything enough that you should be able to get enough of it if you're trying to make this meal for your own. But I'm about to show you the final project. See how it's done. So to start over here, we have some fried plantain. Really very well done. We have the fish that's deep fried right now, ready to go. So what I'm about to do, because I don't have a big pan or a big plate, I'm about to put this fish back in this bowl that I haven't really washed and cleaned, and then I'm gonna take this sauce right here. This sauce I have with red peppers, onion, and carrot, and put it in the top of the fish. Which, if I had a big pot, I would have put it in a pot and leave it on top of the stove. But because I don't, we're gonna put the fish right back here, right here, and then we're just gonna take this nice sauce, brown sauce, and dump it on top of it. Ooh. Ooh. See that? So here you have your fish, you have your sauce. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. This is how you do it. That's my fish for you. That's the deep fried fish. That's non-boiled. So that's the difference between that. This is deep fried with a sauce on it. So it's amazing. And then come over here, and then you have your white rice that you're gonna put on your dish. You can either put the fish on top of the rice, or you can put the fish on the side, and then use the sauce pois to spin in the top of the rice, so to get the whole thing. So that's basically the whole meal, guys. So again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of you who subscribe to my channel so far, and who have liked anything and watched my channel. I'm hoping you guys continue to watch and continue to subscribe. There's a lot more video like that to come. Like I said, this channel is about me personally, what I like to do in my spare time, as well as my personal story coming from Haiti as an immigrant. So far I have put piece and bit and everything there. So please continue to watch, subscribe, and don't be afraid to hit the notification button, or like, or comment. and I will be responding to you again. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy.